All right, today we are talking about a technology that is going to make the charging cable completely extinct. I mean, true, over the air wireless energy that literally follows you around a room. And believe me, it is so much closer than you think.
No, I mean, really stop and think about that for a second. What if your phone, your laptop, even your car just never ran out of power? Ever. Because energy was just there, in the air, like Wi Fi.
You know, this isn't science fiction anymore. It's a dream that's over a century old, and it is finally happening. So today, we're going to break down the entire roadmap for how our world gets unplugged.
Okay, so to really understand where we're going, we've got to start at the beginning. We have to talk about the guy who dreamed all this up in the first place, the one and only Nikola Tesla.
So, way back in the 1890s, Tesla was already doing it. He was lighting up light bulbs in his lab with absolutely no wires. His massive, audacious vision was the Wardenclyffe Tower, this giant structure designed to beam power across the entire globe. But, his vision was maybe a little too big for his time. His investor, JP Morgan, pulled the plug on the funding, and just like that, the whole project collapsed. And the dream, well, it went dormant for over 100 years.
But fast forward to today, and that dream is back with a vengeance. Only now, it's not just one man's vision. It's a full-on global tech race with massive stakes. So let's meet the teams who are sprinting to finally cut the cord for good. So this whole race really boils down to two main ideas. On one side, you have AI beamforming. The best way to think about it is like a smart spotlight, but instead of light, it's using a super precise beam of radio waves to find and charge your stuff. On the other side, you've got optical wireless power, which, as you can guess, uses focused beams of safe LED light to do the same thing. And what's so cool is that this isn't just happening in one place, not just a Silicon Valley thing. We've got major players in South Korea, Japan, Finland, Vietnam, and France, and each one is tackling a different piece of the puzzle. From charging your phone while you walk around to powering medical implants right through solid metal. Okay, let's zoom in on that AI approach from Warp Solution in South Korea. Their system is incredibly smart. It uses a camera and AI to literally see your devices in a room. Then it directs a focused beam of radio waves right at them, and it can track you even as you're moving around. And get this, it can power multiple gadgets all at the same time.
And here's the number, the magic number that makes all this possible: 60%. See, for years, the biggest hurdle with over-the-air power was just waste. Most of the energy would just disappear into the room. But Warp Solution has hit up to 60% power conversion. That is a huge leap, and it's the breakthrough that finally makes this stuff practical for a whole room.
Now let's look at that other approach. In Japan, Science Tokyo is using light. But, and this is super important, we're not talking about dangerous high-power lasers. This is safe, near-infrared LED light. Their system uses this amazing liquid lens that can refocus the beam instantly as a device moves, and it can even track it in total darkness. I mean, just imagine, one day your regular ceiling lights could be powering everything in the room. And here's the number that tells you this is for real: 5 meters. They've demonstrated this working at a range of up to 5 meters. That's over 16 feet. That's more than enough to cover your living room, your office, making this a very real solution for the places we actually live and work in. This quote from the CTO of Willow Technologies really just hits the nail on the head. Sending power through the air? Turns out that's not the hard part. The real, tricky engineering puzzle has always been keeping that connection strong and efficient as we move around, as our devices rotate, and that's the problem these companies are finally solving. And look, this goes way beyond just our phones. In Finland, Willow has cracked alignment-free power, which is absolutely critical for constantly moving factory robots. A team in Vietnam is using these incredible new things called metamaterials to keep charging efficient even when your device is way off center. And in France, they can now send power through metal to charge medical implants. Every one of these is a crucial piece of this giant puzzle. So we've seen the players, we've seen the tech. The question is, where is this all headed? So let's get into the roadmap and see how this amazing technology builds out our future all the way to 2045.
So here it is, the big picture. It starts small, in our homes and coffee shops, in the next few years. Then it expands to city infrastructure and healthcare. After that, we enter this wild world of truly battery-free devices. And the long-term vision? Well, it's pretty cosmic. Let's break it down.
So first, Phase 1, the near future. We're talking the next 1 to 5 years. This tech is going to start by hiding in plain sight, built right into our furniture. Your nightstand, your kitchen countertop. You'll walk into an airport lounge and your phone will just start charging. Right in your pocket. No plugs, no pads, nothing. Okay, next up, between 5 and 10 years from now, things scale up to the city level. Streetlights could become power hubs, charging your earbuds as you walk by. We could see special highway lanes that actually charge electric vehicles while they drive. And in healthcare, life-saving implants like pacemakers could be powered from outside the body. Think about that. No more surgeries just to replace a battery.
Now, let's look out 10 to 20 years. This is where we get to what people are calling the lit-fi world, where every light source gives you both internet and power. And this is where the real game changer happens. Devices like your TV, your laptop, they might not even need batteries at all. They'll just pull whatever power they need right out of the air in the room.
And the final frontier, 20 years from now and beyond, we take it to space. We're talking about powering satellites or maybe even a moon base from Earth. We could build massive solar farms in the Sahara Desert and beam clean energy directly to cities thousands of miles away. The ultimate goal here is a truly global grid, with satellites collecting solar power 24/7 and sending it wherever we need it.
So when you put all these pieces together, the potential is just staggering. This isn't just about making our lives more convenient. This is about completely redesigning our relationship with energy itself. This quote really says it all, doesn't it? We are right on the edge of a world where running out of power is an old-fashioned idea, something we'll have to explain to our grandkids, like dial-up internet. And that leaves us with one last really big question to think about. The energy is already all around us. So what happens? What becomes possible for all of us when we finally cut the last cord and learn how to use it